So I checked out the Jay-Z interview, at least much of it. I felt like it was very long, and he did not say very much in the course of that interview. Joel, my good buddy Joel had the best line about it, which was, take the 500,000. And for those of you who don't know, there's a long-running meme. What would you rather have? Insert dollar amount. We'll call it 500,000 here. $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z. And the idea is that all that game that Jay-Z would give you over the course of dinner would be worth more than $500,000. And Joel is like, no, after I read that interview, you just need to take $500,000.
Before I read that interview.
Shout out to Bomani Jones, man, and Jason Goff, man. You know, it's the myth of Jay-Z, man. I think he didn't do himself any service with that GQ interview, to be straight up honest with you, man. I think it was probably the best and worst thing he could have done. I say the best thing for the culture, because Jay-Z's been living off a myth, man. He's been living off a fantastic lie that, you know, one, that he's just genius, just businessman, all these things, and none of it is true. You know, and I think that so many plays have been made off of the Jay-Z narrative that people are really heavily invested in keeping the narrative alive because it blows them up. You know, the truth is that Dame Dash brokered the deal for Rockefeller. That DeHaven, go back and look at any of my previous videos, DeHaven was the dude who was really, really out there in the streets. I mean, you can look at the pictures. It's not hard, man, to go just look and see for your own eyes. You know, like they say in quarterbacks in sports or athletes in sports, do the eye test, right? Go do the eye test on Jay-Z, all the pictures when he was with Jazzo, all the pictures before, right? And then go look at Jay-Z after. There's definitely a shift in style, tone, look, energy, everything. And all that's post Dame Dash. Hey, y'all, man, it's your boy Darren Dickerson, Discovery and Distrust. And you guys are watching this on the Rick Ross YouTube channel. Subscribe. Please like and share. This is where, you know, we get into the truth about the culture. We get into the truth about things we think you definitely need to know. For those of you who are not familiar with my background, I am a former celebrity publicist. And I also started music back in 93, 94. I worked in between. My first company was Fatland Entertainment, which is from Atlanta to Los Angeles Entertainment. So I have roots in LA, roots in Atlanta. Shout out to my man Cool Ace, who y'all probably now know as Clay Red. Yeah, so, you know, I've been in the game for a minute, you know, kind of played the background, and it just became important to me, man, to start telling some truths and start putting out here what y'all need to know. And so Bomani Jones, man, he really it's funny because he's saying all the things that we know to be true, but no one was willing to say out loud because we don't want to bring down a brother. We want to lift up anybody who we think is, you know, I guess because he's broken into the billionaire class. But did he do it integral? Did he do it in a way that, you know, we're going to skip ahead a little bit in this video.
I saw the video as well, and I'm like, oh, he just hit you with the parables. He hit you with the parables. He hit you with and the best thing, he he hit you with the usual suspects again, where it's like, I'm gonna talk about the system, and
Yeah.
then be the system at the same time.
Yo, that's
listen to what he
the
said,
amazing
bro.
thing
Listen, bro.
about Jay-Z is he is very invested in the building of the myth of Jay-Z. He is not the only person in such a position, though he has access to tools in order to do so, right? Now, I want to be fair to all parties involved that if that interview ever had the chance of being tough, it was never going to take place. And for those who don't know, it's 30 years since Jay-Z's first album, Reasonable Doubt. It's 25 years since his other, the two albums that people generally speak of as the two best Jay-Z albums, are Reasonable Doubt and The Blueprint. Blueprint came out in 2001. He's doing a couple concerts at Yankee Stadium around this. Apparently now he's added a third one. He's going to the Roots Picnic. Like, this is a year of Jay-Z. And I don't know if Jay-Z is selling something else, right? Like, if there's an album that's coming with it, presumably that's going to happen. But the reason I'm not so sure about that, or it doesn't, I don't think these are vehicles to sell an album. I think these are vehicles to sell the legend of Jay-Z. Right? Because I
Sell the legend of Jay-Z. See, them Epstein files came out, bro. If y'all don't think them Epstein files is rocking the brand, you crazy. If you guys don't think that this is defense to create offense, did you look at that kid interviewing him? In any other world, Jay-Z walks into the room, sees that interviewer, and turns around and walks out. It was a kid. This dude wasn't even... If he was older than 5 years old when Reasonable Doubt came out, I'd be shocked. First of all, I don't think he was born when Reasonable Doubt came out. Probably Blueprint. Bro. And the Jay-Z stands, you know, they out there lapping it up. But this dude has taken an assault straight on the heart of the culture. So not only is he trying to sanitize his image, he's trying to do it by tarnishing hip-hop. For real, for real. Did y'all hear his interview?
They almost wish it didn't happen.
Really?
Yeah, because it's almost like it's a final thing. Now people that like Kendrick hate Drake.
Yeah.
No matter what he makes, no matter what he says, and it goes far too. It's like attack on his character and his thing and it's like, I don't know if I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's helpful to our growth. With the fallout.
Your man's lost, boy. Your man's lost. I mean, okay, look, right? So when did battling become a problem? Well, I'm pretty sure it became a problem for you after Ether. I don't think you ever really recovered from Ether. And so now that this whole Kendrick and Drake thing has come up, it's giving him an opportunity to speak from his wounds. Because, you know, like they said in the movie, you got served. And I don't think y'all see, man, that the powers that be and the gatekeepers, they want to shut it down. Because Drake was their anointed one. Drake was who the system had chosen, not Kendrick. Y'all don't see this just a super extension of the East Coast, West Coast beef? Man, do y'all think 50 would have had the problems he would have had if he was signed in New York? No. But y'all don't even see it. 50 is actually signed out of LA through Detroit. Let that sink in, man. And y'all don't see the targets he have, and then the people who pop it off and talking. This is light versus dark. This is good versus evil, and the evil been winning for a long time. It's just a fact. And as long as we sit here and act like we don't see what's really going on, we're a part of the problem. So now, in Jay-Z's mind, battle rapping is done. But y'all heard Bomani and his boy. That's coming from somebody who's part of the system. He is the system. Are y'all listening? I didn't say he was the system. They said he was the system.
don't think these are vehicles to sell an album. I think these are vehicles to sell the legend of Jay-Z. Right? Because I don't think there's not that much money in making music anymore. He doesn't need an album to do the tour or to do a tour or to do these concerts. He's got these other things. He is about building the idea or the notion of Jay-Z. And people want to feel like one of us got to the top and that Jay-Z is an example of that, right? But I saw Jay-Z say in this interview that he got to where he was. It was him pushing back on the idea that billionaires are inherently bad, an idea that he doesn't understand, but we'll get to that in a minute, right? But he had the gall to say the words, I didn't get here by taking advantage of people. And I'm like, you sold crack to your mother. You told me that.
Yeah.
Like you 444 was the Vulnerable album. Absolutely, right?
Yeah.
But he makes the point in there or he made a point in the interview I thought was interesting. He was like, well, no, I talk about when I take losses. I have songs like Regrets and You Must Love Me. No, You Must Love Me is entirely about how terrible you were, and you still keep winning with the people to whom you were terrible, right? Regrets
didn't he shoot a family member and You Must Love Me?
Yes. And ran into the night as if it was not his family. That was what he said. Regrets, the whole point of Regrets is, hey, baby, if you try to win, got to do some shit. Hey, that's what it is. But I'm just like, you're right. He is the system. Like, his goal was clearly to become part of this system because there is no countercultural billionaire. It doesn't work that way.
No.
What's up, man? It's your boy Darren Dickerson. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all share. Man, I know the Jay-Z stands is going to be sick about this one, bro. Because everything Bomani's saying is true, man. You know, somehow it's like we've been able to overlook the fact that this dude has basically said he's disgusting and despicable. Jay-Z. If you go back and listen to the raps, like, see, the thing is, we want to hold like Tupac and different artists who was actually trying to out here do something positive accountable for their words, but somehow Jay-Z has been able to slink above it. How is the slinking above it possible? What is it that y'all not seeing, that y'all need to see? It's in the lyrics. It's in every single thing that everybody has ever told you about how this dude get down. From Dame Dash to Kanye, Beans. They ain't for us. He ain't for us. So I knew this was a big year. I told you in other videos that this year was a big year for Jay. As a publicist, this is called getting out in front of it, and now he's finna try to fight on 2 feet, but he picked the wrong dude to do the interview. I mean, at least R. Kelly sat down with Gayle King. I mean, Diddy was trying to produce his own documentary, the whole documentary to free himself, which that stuff got leaked. Shout out 50. So Jay just feel like he can come out here and say, you know, because y'all so enamored with him, he got so many worshipers out here, man. This is wild, bro. Hey, this is your boy Darren Dickerson, Discovery Distrust. I am you streaming live on the Freeway Ricky Ross channel. This is an ongoing conversation about the truth, man, that you need to know and need to see. Most of the people out here who are doing these shows, they just weren't there. They just were not a part of anything. They're just kind of speaking on and talking about stuff it's already out there in the zeitgeist, and they piece it all together, and they're presenting it to you in a very engaging and creative way. You know, I'm trying to step my game up, so hopefully, you know, I'm getting better and better and better at this. and you'll start to see that. But for me, this is more about validation. It's more about someone who's been on the inside, who's worked at the highest levels, and can give you guys some truth as to what's really going on. And right now, with this being the biggest topic in the world, just from a publicity standpoint, I knew from the rip that this was, let's clean this guy up. We got too much invested for this year, and we need to come out with some kind of defense and then see if we can capitalize on that defense and turn it to offense. But I feel like it was a big play. The lane opened up. Bumbalaya, Bumbarooski. Because I'm telling you right now, brother, this did not land how they wanted this to land. And we're going to see how it all plays out. I think that it's time for us to start having a very critical look at people that we're holding up as leaders in this game. It's your boy, Darren Dickerson. This is Discovery and Distrust on the Freeway Ricky Ross's channel. Appreciate y'all, man.
You must know what is good and what is not. You must know what is finite. You must know that which is material, physical, and otherwise.